Hey guys, welcome back to the Max Sleepy channel. This is going to be episode 12 of our Road to Legend series. In the last episode we had a bit of fun and games in the Wild Territory up here. We have got a quest to go back to Rostock at some point. But today I want to go meet the ecologists to pick up some quests for them. They are just down here in Yantar, this bottom corner here. This is their science base. A few people we want to meet, have a chat to, pick up some jobs. We're not going to be able to complete this job for Barkeep. He is trying to get us killed. There's a big psi field around X16, the Brain Scorcher. That's going to kill us if we get too close. We don't have anywhere near the protection for that. And to get that protection we'd have to work with the ecologists. Which we can do on the main story. So we're just going to head through here. We just need to be very careful. That fireball kind of goes around the pillars, so as long as we stay in the middle kind of areas, we shouldn't have a problem. See all of the anomalies. Let's go around there again. Let's go around there again. As long as you sort of stay very close to the pillars and in the middle, you shouldn't have a problem. That one's on that side. And we're out. So yeah, that's quite an easy anomaly. Just go around. It's getting late as well. It's getting to dark now, so I think when we get to Yantar, we'll catch a quick kip on one of their sofas. Now we will need to be a little bit careful when we get into Yantar. The sort of entrance path from Wild Territory to the science bunker can be a little bit hairy. There's loads of snorks and stuff around Yantar. We don't really want to mess with the snorks. As you've already seen many times in my gameplay, I'm pretty crap at fighting mutants. I have 0 dodging skills, and I don't really want to get ripped apart by a snork because it's just embarrassing, isn't it? So yeah, let's hit up at Yantar and just drop in on the ecologists because we're a loner. We can do that. We can go and visit most of the factions, and they're generally quite happy to see us. Oh, another set of advanced tools. Nobody wants those that I'm aware of. Where are you headed off to? How you doing, bro? What's going on? Signal. No. I deeply dislike those signals. Those search the signal quests, they're really annoying. See everybody shooting everybody. Ordinarily, I'd be quite keen to go after the sound of that gunfire over there, but I'm going to be honest, when it comes to Yantar, I don't want what they're selling. We'll go and help out with this pseudo dog, it's already killed. Oh man. Ow! Son of a bitch shot me. Absolute dick. Well, I'm definitely taking your dead friend stuff now. Ooh. Yeah, the ecologists, the actual scientist guys. The guards aren't too bad in combat, but the scientists are pretty weedy, bless their hearts. They get ripped apart by most mutants. I can still hear snorks as well. We want to get these guys cut up and then inside as quick as we can. I never feel safe around here. Because the ecologists, like, the scientists are so pitiful, you know, they only have pistols and stuff. I never feel safe here. You know, their guards sometimes have some decent guns and decent armour, but yeah, like this guy, he's not too bad, but the scientists are just so pitiful. You know, every other faction base, the guards are all kind of competent. Oh, sweet. Another set of basic tools as well. So we now have 2 sets of advanced tools. Oh, we can do a basic tools and yeah, we can do a basic tools and advanced tools for the guy who covers here. Ah, here we go. So this Spirit, local cook, he's quite a chill dude. Yeah, he's an alcoholic is basically what he's saying. But this is quite good. So if you bring him the good stuff, he will give you sweet ammunition and stuff. So 5 swords and never off. 5 or 5, 4 max 10. And if you bring him loads of stuff, he's a useful bloke to have. But he also sells food and drink. So we're just going to sell some of the crap we have. And we're going to sell our combat rations and buy a new one. Actually, we'll keep hold of that. Sparkling water, I'm not really that excited about. The combat rations are 8 grand, but they are worth it, in my opinion. If we get any Nemiroff vodka, we should come to this guy and trade it in, if we're not planning to drink it ourselves. And then over here is their mechanic, Peregrine. Yeah, he got sent here from the military, which is quite interesting. They kind of just... He looks after people. But he quite likes going here. He kind of likes being here generally. But yeah, he struggles to get kit. But what we can do is ask him if there's any work he wants doing. And then we can give him the tools, which is really nice. As always, he will ask for a grand, annoyingly, at least until you need to give them the expert tools. That's when they will let you use the stuff for free. We haven't come across any expert tools yet, unfortunately. But amazingly, once we've given these other advanced tools to Xenotech, we'll have 3 mechanics who are all on board. But here we are. This is the ecologist bunker. We can sleep in here. Yep. So we can sleep in here. It's probably one of the... If I was going to live anywhere in the zone, I'd want to stay here. And this is Professor Sakharov, who is a very strange bloke. He's here, looking on the zone. He's doing stuff with the brain scorcher. Oh! He will just sort you out, the brain scorcher. 17.5k. We want the fully calibrated version. That takes a few days. It's worth paying for that. Yeah, 100% that's worth paying for. So really protected, we don't really... these guys will also give you decent money for mutant parts. They're kind of like the other way you can make money killing mutants outside of Butcher. Ooh. And he's selling night vision. The night vision's tempting. He also sells really cheap meds. Buy the meds. The downside is he doesn't sell any kind of like good equipment, if that makes sense. I'm kind of tempted to swap the headlamp for the night vision. No, I'm not going to do that. Rooms spread about a recent failure. Oh no, what did I do? I'm assuming a mission I had, some Muppet has died. That is one of the only kind of unfortunate things about Stalker. If you're unlucky and you're a bit slow dealing with a quest, you can have it where like your quest giver just dies. Not great when that happens, obviously. But yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Although I think that is directly over us. The game, luckily, is quite understanding of the fact that we are indoors. So we are going to sleep here for the night, and then tomorrow. Oh, sorry, boys. Yeah, I know. You don't like it. We'll get up at 6. Crack of dawn. Oh, pardon me. While we're waiting for that, just have a quick sip of delicious water. Hydrate or die, people. And an omission occurred in the zone. If you're ever around here, get used to that noise. They love opening these doors. What? I drank the water, didn't I? Why am I still thirsty? A loner ran into a Bura on the outskirts of Pripyat. Poor bastard. Yeah. So. Oh, we never actually asked Sakharov if he had any good missions. I think the majority of his missions are going to be asking us to get hold of mutant parts and that kind of thing, but he might give us something useful. I love his walk animation, it's so Eurojank. So it's very worky once done. Recover the tracking device in the Great Swamps. We just don't want to go to the brain swamps. Yeah, control a brain tissue, pin artifact. Yeah, the missions, the work the ecologists give you, if you don't enjoy fighting mutants, I probably can't recommend it, if I'm honest. Seeing as we had an omission occur in the zone though, I'm wondering, there is a little anomaly just out here. I'm wondering, do we potentially this like swamp is an anomaly? Yeah, the black water anomaly. Just thinking, do we potentially no, it's super toxic. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We don't want to kill ourselves, after all. Right, so we've got a few days until Sakharov sorts out that cool Psi helmet for us. Then we can go and complete that mission for Barkeep. Oh, cool, a harmonica. Black Angel. So, some ecologists just found an artifact, as you just saw down in the bottom left. That's what they do when the AI find artifacts. They egregiously announce it to the rest of the zone. Put a big target on their back, because why wouldn't you, you know, in this world of cutthroats and killers. Yeah, you just find something that's worth God knows how much cash. You know, you just announce it to the world on a open source social media, basically. Be like, hey, I've got shitloads of money on me. Genius. Absolute genius. But nobody said that you had to be intelligent to be a stalker. So, we are going to head back to Rostock via the Wild Territory, I think. I know we've just been doing a lot back and forth, but that's kind of what Anomaly's like. Until you get geared, occasionally you sort of get a bit excited and go and, you know, travel very far away or go on some grand adventure, but a lot of the early game is this kind of thing. It's back and forth, just doing jobs, increasing your rep, meeting new people, meeting factions. I'm going to go back through here. I was hoping an artifact would have spawned, but sadly it hasn't. Ooh. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. No matter. There will be plenty of artifacts to be gained along the road. Let's get our AP rounds loaded. Switch to fully auto, just in case. Who knows who could have moved into these areas, because stalkers move around. And, you know, factions hold their areas because that's where they spawn and because there might be a few of them. But places like this construction site, you know, you kill the mercenaries and then a group of ecologists decide to wander through. Well, they're going to take over this place. I think the system was called Smart Terrain or something similar. Brilliant system, very, very clever. But it basically sort of gives the AO places to go. There's another anomaly just over here, the Sparkle Deadlock. Can we go in here? No. Nothing around here either. Might be underground actually. Nah, yeah it is. Oh. Some moron. Should we take a punt at heading down here? The detector's not really saying anything's here, however. Not really sure if it's actually worth it. No. It doesn't feel worth it. As said previously, if we had a better detector, then potentially we might have got something there. But, you know, our detector is crap at the moment, so it is what it is. Exciting. Picking something up. But where? Inevitably it's going to be like the furthest corner over there, I think. Yeah, it is. Can we even get in there? We must be able to get in there. Don't know if we could get in there though. Let's see. What I'm trying to do is see where the sort of safe route through is. There's normally like, ooh, get out of here? Is always the question. Can we even get out of here? Yes. We can. Oh! That's good. Is this radioactive? No, it's just really crappy low level. But hey, it's cash money. Cash money is what we need. We can have a cheeky tab. Just to sort our rads out a little bit. Sweetest taste of all. Delicious cigarette. I don't smoke anymore. I just vape now. You might occasionally hear me doing it. Yeah. Alright. Well, we did get an artifact. It's better than nothing, isn't it? And from here, we can hopefully get safely back to Rostock. I'll cut all that until we get to Rostock, so I will come back when we're there. See you in a minute, guys. Okay, so we are now back in Rostock. Oh. Probably have a mission to take those out in a minute. Okay, so we're back at Rostock. While we were just leaving the wild territory, I came across a very strange little squad. Half loners, half duty, all walking through the wild territory. And they're all pretty geared as well. We picked up a quest from duty to deliver a parcel to Corden. And one of the loners there wanted an empty lead-lined container. So we actually had one of those. So we sold that to him. That does leave us without an artifact container now, but every artifact we found so far is garbage, and I don't really... We're not going to be using this armour forever, so I'm not particularly sure I want to put anything in this armour. I mean, look at it, it's already starting to break. So yeah, we sold off that that container. Not really a huge loss, and we did get a bit of cash out of it, so I consider it just about worth it. Probably wasn't, but hey ho. We're still on the low level stuff for duty with regards to gear. Do we want to buy anything? We're looking quite healthy on ammunition at the moment for both our weapons, actually. I don't think this pistol could take a silencer. Oh yeah, it can actually. Ah, so we have to mod it to take a suppressor. Not really that worried about it. Oh wow, the lead line containers are only 3 grand. We've made way more than that selling ours. I think he paid us about 8 grand for it. That's alright then. Okay, cool. Let's see how we do it on time. Let's start heading back down to Corden. We've got some stuff in storage that we're going to want to start to bring up here. We need to go and give Xenotech these advanced tools. We need to pick up our drug making kit and bring it back to the doctor in Rostock. So I think it's a good idea to start heading down to the Corden while we're en route. Oh, that's our stash. While we're on our way down, we've got just some mutants that we can kill off there. Stash there. Package we need to deliver. Yeah. Alright. We are going to head down to the Corden. I'm going to cut out the travel time until we get to the garbage. So I will see you guys in a minute. Arrived safely in the garbage. Pretty uneventful trip. There were some mutants just outside of Rostock that we came across. A couple of dogs. No issues. Took care of those. Somebody's fighting mutants down there. Let's head over there. See if we can get anything good. Oh, it's military. Really? 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 That was a hell of a shot, bro. See, the accuracy of these guys sometimes is ridiculous. That must have been a headshot. Get fucked. Oh god. Yeah, you can see how much blood we lost there. He must absolutely think our head. Damn. Ah, that'll be why. Oh, dude, these guys are geared as hell. Look at that sniper he was using. OTS-03. Alright, fair enough. No wonder he absolutely annihilated us. Cool though. Some free loot. God, this guy had an SVD as well. What? Find some secret unit, these guys. Damn, they were finding some tooled up bandits as well. Oh, that's bandits gear. Whoa. Okay, that's nice. That's really nice. We're going to keep that. We're going to dump those bits. This thing is going to be our gun, I think. As much as I want to carry that SVD, we're going to need to ditch it. And then we're going to need to head to the flea market and sell up. Because we are carrying way too much stuff. Yeah, this 74U's alright. It's really inaccurate. And I mean, it's really inaccurate. Oh no. No, 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 we don't want to do that. Tear that patch off. Yeah, you can have the PDA. Didn't look like I had location of stash, so we'll just sell this guy as much of our useless rubbish as we can. This is he doesn't. Oh, he only buys decent quality parts naturally. Okay. The industrial grease is useful, duct tape's useful, some of that. Okay, that's brought us down to a more reasonable weight capacity. We're still heavy, but hopefully we selling, just out of interest? Generic crap, but also a load of Nemirov. And his first aid kits are 3 grand. Sorry dude, we've got a way better hookup for first aid kits than you, I'm afraid. We can switch back to the FMJ now. We'll poke our heads in to see, although we do have a quest to take out some mutants not too far away, don't we? Yeah, just around that side of the hill. Let's go and take care of that before we go and see Butcher. Makes sense to go and complete that quest. And once we've completed it, we can get the bits of the mutants, go and hand in the quest, and sell the bits to Butcher. So it makes sense. Oh, it's fractures. Nice. Oh, dude, sweet. This guy had a joint. Look at that, a marijuana cigarette. Not really that useful. I think it helps with psi damage. Something like that. What does it do? Yeah, helps your psychic resistance. Makes you hungry. Yeah, as one would expect, really. We're not going to be using that, funnily enough, by the time we are having any issues with psi. We will have our psi helmet, and therefore won't be having any issues with psi. What is occurring on the other side of the train yard? Something exciting. Military fighting free stalkers. Oh no. The military have been all over this place. This could be sketchy. Everywhere. Anonymous. I feel like sleeping. Bro, it's early. It's what, 10 past what? 10 past 9. Can't go sleep yet. So we think there's military out there. I think that's probably going to be military out there. Turns out the garbage, very dangerous place to be at the moment. The job is done. Cool. He's got no other work to do. We'll just sell him the bits. 1400. That was a zombie nearby. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. We've just about hit our time limit. In the next episode, we will explore what is going on out there, and we'll head down to the garbage. So, thanks for checking in. If you find the content and like it, leave a comment. If you find the content and hate it, leave a comment. Any tips, tricks or feedbacks, always happy to help. This has been Max Sleepy, signing off.